Hey guys, how is it going, and welcome to a brand new Minecraft tutorial. Today we're going to be building an amazing underwater house, perfect for all of your survival needs. Before we start building, here is a list of the materials you will need for this house. First, I recommend you find a coral reef to build your house in. This is going to help add a splash of color to our finished build. First, we can start off by placing a 9x7 square platform on top of any coral. Next, we'll be using our horn coral block. With this, one block diagonal from each of the left hand side corners, we'll be placing a pillar of 3. We can now place another pillar of 3 next to each of these. Two in the middle. Leave a 2 block gap, and place 2 more. We can now fill the empty 2 blocks with glass panes. Now on our 2 far left hand side corners, we can place a pillar of 4 white concrete on each of these. We can join these along the top. Take them along by 8 blocks. Now let's join them at the end and fill in the entire roof. Next, we'll be using our glass blocks. We will place 6 of these either side in front of the yellow coral. We can now join this at the end and take them all up by 2 blocks. Now using a sponge block, we can remove all the water from the inside of this room. Now in the corner of our room, we're going to remove a block in the floor, creating a space for our ladderway. We can now drop down, and we can surround ourselves with glass blocks. Let's now take these glass blocks all the way up until they reach our floor. We must now go back on the inside of this, fill it back up, and remove all the water from the inside of this tunnel. We can now replace the middle block and the block surrounding this with white concrete. Let's remove the 2 side glass blocks and place a pillar of 2 either side. In front of these, we can place 2 pillars of 4 white concrete blocks. In the middle gap, we can place a quartz stair, and above this, 2 more blocks, place another quartz stair upside down. Either side of our 2 white concrete pillars, we can place 1 block in the ground on our left side, and 3 blocks in the ground on our right side. Now let's take both of these sides back 4 blocks. And join them at the other side. We can now fill in the 3x4 gap in between the white concrete blocks with oak wood and planks. And on top of all the surrounding white concrete, we can place a pillar of 4 glass blocks. On this back section, we can remove the middle 3 glass blocks, place an upside down quartz stair and a spruce door underneath. Let's now place a quartz stair underneath this. Now on top of every block, we can add a layer of white concrete. We can fill this in the middle. And we can also place another row of white concrete around the edges. Now we can go on the inside of our house with a sponge and remove all the water from the inside. We can now add a ladder going to the second floor. Now let's decorate our bedroom. For this we will need a white bed, a yellow carpet, a scaffolding, flower pot, skeleton skulls, an emerald, a fern, a smooth sandstone stair, and an oak leaf. Let's start by placing 2 white beds underneath our window, and scaffolding blocks either side. On our right hand scaffolding block, let's place a flower pot and a fern inside of this. And on our left hand side one, let's place ourselves any block of our choice. On the back of this block, we're going to be placing ourselves a skeleton skull, and an end rod underneath this. In front of our bed, let's place ourselves a 2x2 of yellow carpet. On the far block, let's place a sandstone stair facing inwards, and next to this we can place ourselves a flower pot. Inside of this we can grab ourselves a cactus, and place ourselves an oak leaf on the top. Now we can head downstairs and do the interior of our downstairs room. Next to our door, we can start by placing a double chest, jumping 1 block, placing another one, and placing 2 spruce wooden trapdoors underneath the top chest. On the sides of these chests, we can place 3 trapdoors. In the opposite corner, we can place ourselves an emerald, we can place any block of our choice, and a skeleton skull on the back of this. We can then remove the middle block and place another end rod to create ourselves a reading lamp. One block away from this, on the glass wall, let's place a sandstone stair facing inwards. Remove 2 blocks in the floor and replace these with blue wool. We can then place another blue carpet on the end of the wall. Next to our staircase, we can place ourselves a crafting table and a furnace. Next to this, we can place 2 trapdoors on each side and flick these up. Now for some final touches, let's add a flower pot on top of our furnace with a plant inside, and on the sides of our sandstone stair, place some birch signs to act as the arms for our chair. Now we can head on to the outside to add some final touches to our house. On top of both of our roof platforms, we're going to place an assortment of different corals for some extra color and detailing. Our underwater house is now complete, and that is it for this tutorial. Hopefully you guys have followed along and have yourselves an awesome underwater house for your Minecraft worlds. Make sure to add a like rating if you did enjoy this video, subscribe for more content if you are new around here, stay creative, and I will see you in my next Minecraft tutorial.